Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day to Sesefu and all members. So today I would like to present about group 6, okay, in project presentation. Now, this is table of contents. So first is business background, second business characteristic, third classification of business items, fourth is business processes and transaction, and the last one strengths and weakness.
Hello, hi. My name is Hidayati. So the background of the business. Okay, the name of business is D Seafood Kuala Cafe, and the type of business is sole trading. With one owner. The owner name is Muhammad, and they running a business, food and beverage business as a main product lah. Okay, and then the business capital he started and he invest about 200,000 for the restaurant cafe. The business activities such as preparing foods, customer service, cleaning, purchasing raw materials such as frozen food, fish, meat, veggie, and other. And otherwise, the business attraction is about their scenery, the ocean scenery, the besides ocean. They attract the tourists, like that, because it's located in Kuala Selangor, near to the beach. So furthermore, one of the business characteristic is nature of business. They preparing and servicing food and beverage. Okay, so also this restaurant also got supply versus demand matter, such as when the supply is high, the demand is low, the price will be decreased. The example like when the chicken meat supply is huge, but the demand, the customer demands is very low, and no buyer, and the price will be decreased. But while otherwise, when the chicken meat demand is low and the supply is high, the price will be increased because of low supply from the supplier. So the second business character is business activity. Okay, the business activity for this DKV Kuala, they do productions such as making a good product, a good food, a good beverage, and they R&D good beverage for their customer. And marketing, they also deal with how the product get attention from the customer. They market their cafe, their product to social media such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and other platform social media. And then how their finance deals with the money to invest from. And then impact of global competition on business. Okay, the first one is focusing on the right things, such as effectiveness, efficiency, and goal. Okay, the second, specialization, such as worker become more expert at their assigned tasks, improve quality while increasing their amount produced. Okay, the third one is technology innovations. They spending and inventing technology for goods, for restaurant goods, for their staff goods, to increase their work efficiency and effectiveness. Okay, then the reorganizations. So the last impact is reorganization. Okay, such as downsize by cutting back the goods and service provided, empowerment by letting the staff perform and improve their works, and lastly is employees are the most important resources. Thank you.
This is classification of business. So point number 1 is asset. Asset is a thing of item or value owned by a business and are usually divided into tangible or intangible. So for this case, this Seafood Kuala Cafe, building of course for run our business, machinery of course for to serve our coffee to our customer, inventory of course to save raw materials, and receivable and cash for money flows. Okay, and then point number 2 is reliability. So liability is obligation or debts payable to our outsider of creditors. So example for this cafe, bill payables, wages payables and electric bills. Alright. So point number 3 is capital. Capital is the owner's claim against the assets of the business and is equal to total asset less or liability to external parties. So for this cafe, we starting a capital for RM 200,000. So this is a point number 4, revenue. So revenue is inflow of cash as a result of primary activities such as provision of services or sales of goods. So this seafood quality cafe, commission income of course to generate our revenue. Alright. So point number 4 is expenses. Expenses, any resources spent or service consumed to generate revenue. Alright. So for this cafe seafood, this seafood cafe, of course, salary expenses to pay our workers, supply expenses to get our raw materials, and electric expense and telephone expense.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I would like to explain about the seafood quality cafe. The transaction of the seafood quality cafe happen daily, which involve their daily sales while the purchase of raw materials. It will be recorded on a weekly basis. As a sole prop, the owner will record their daily transaction in the sales journal at the end of the day. The closing balance will be carried forward to the next business day. Every month, the owner will also prepare the income statement, as the income statement helps the owner understand how much he has spent, how much he earned, and how much the profit has been made in certain time frame. All sales, cost of goods sold, and operating costs are the important transactions included. Aside from that, the owner will also prepare the balance sheet every quarter. This is to ensure the owner knows the net worth of the particular date. Beside the cash flow statement, also be prepared on a quarterly basis. This will help the owner to keep track of the cash flow related to the cafe operation, like labor costs, supply costs, and sale of asset occurred. All transactions are...
Hi, Assalamualaikum. So for today, I'm going to present the strengths and weaknesses of the transactions recorded. So during our field trip and after understanding the business accounting records, we found that one of the strengths of this business accounting transactions are the daily bookkeeping that helps the owner to have a clear picture of every transaction and making it easy to track their financial status while maximizing their sales and profit. Meanwhile, the weaknesses are the owner faces a challenge since he needs to track the financial statement on his own. It is more challenging during the startup process because it is expensive to hire an outsourced accountant. Apart from that, some of the daily transactions were not being recorded properly due to a high traffic of customers in the cafe. However, we believe that these weaknesses could be overcome by the owner by having a proper point of sales system and accounting system.